Good morning, Sophians. This simple greeting would have surely been answered with, Good morning, Ma'am Owen. It's nice to see you again. How are you today? I sincerely miss all of you. Kamusta na kayong lahat? Usually, we end the school year with me giving my message and reminders after the last gathering at the court or during our year-end rites. However, things have unfolded quite differently this school year, and it ended just like that. It was something that all of us did not anticipate to happen. We were all left seemingly helpless in the situation. Now, our lives have been filled with devastating news about COVID-19 spreading like wildfire in all parts of the world. Thousands of people have contracted the disease and many have already died, including the frontliners who cared for the sick and ensured that all of us who are at home remain safe and healthy. Aside from physical health, too many aspects of our lives have been affected by the pandemic. Many companies have closed and many people have lost their jobs and sources of livelihood. Many also experience loneliness and isolation from their families and friends or by not being able to cope with the changes in our lives. In addition, the sad reality is that until now, a vaccine against the disease has yet to be discovered. It seems that the end of this tribulation is still far from over. We are not sure how long we would still be confined in our homes and would be deprived from being with each other again, up close and personal. But in the midst of all these trials, many stories of love, joy, hope, and heroism stood out. An article from the Harvard Business Review mentioned that in this time of the pandemic, it's so easy to see the worst in some people. But to quote directly, it says, time and again, individuals and communities have demonstrated that the worst situations tend to bring out the best in people and organizations to which they belong. In every moment of darkness, it seems that there are countless moments of light, small gestures of compassion and connection that allow people to show who they are, how they want to live, and what matters to them. To illustrate, we are also familiar with the sacrifices of our frontliners. Many of them are filled with fears of contracting the disease. Some of them are even discriminated against because of their exposure to the sick. Yet they continue to render their service for the greater good. We have also heard of people sharing their resources and providing medical supplies and equipment to the health workers. There are also universities and organizations who provide shelter to the homeless, give food to those who are hungry. Certainly, these people and organizations are the rays of sunshine during the darkest time. These sacrifices and generosity, along with the complexity of the current situation, open our minds to certain realizations. Before, we had our set of essentials and non-essentials. But now, we begin to come across what matters the most in our lives. Personally, if you will ask me, these are my relationship with God, a loving and close relationship with my family, finding joy in simple things, being able to help others, especially those who are in need, and learning continuously so I could further enrich myself for the service of others, and most especially for the service of the EDC community. Perhaps many of us have also come to realize how interconnected we all are. One action from one person could affect another person positively or negatively. Hence, the big question is, what should we do moving forward? Specifically, as members of the EDC community, what should we be doing as we enter the new normal? Many experts have said that we can no longer go back to how things have been in the past. We need to approach the new normal with a new mindset, with a more proactive one. Of course, there are lasting values like honesty, integrity, and respect, etc., which we are going to carry on for the rest of our lives. But the manner we do things now, how we view these things, and how we address certain issues will no longer be the same. We will assure you that we will do everything in our capacity to guide you on how we can all move forward as one strong and resilient EDSI community. As stated in our school's vision mission, we have always been focused on excellence in basic education, community service, and educational leadership in the community and beyond. We strive to develop individuals who will be positive elements in the community and nation's progress and development. We wish to contribute to the society and the world by developing learners who are wise, world-class, and globally competitive, individuals with strong inner lives, spiritual and God-fearing, and excellent servant leaders. As a school, we are one with the Department of Education in their advocacy that learning must never stop. Learning must continue. As one of my favorite educational speakers said, Dr. Edison Fermin, how can we fully recover as a nation if we will stop learning? With regards to this, the school is currently drafting its own learning continuity plan, which will allow us to continue catering to you, our students, in a holistic and inclusive way. We plan to do this by using different flexible learning options, whether online, digital, or print, for those with low or no internet access. Our teachers have long been exposed to the use of Genio e-learning. Google Classroom and other online applications are currently attending to various webinars to update their skills. Part of our plans is also to conduct comprehensive training and orientation to students so you can learn how to pace your own learning and regulate yourselves. We would also like to train your parents so they would effectively assist you in doing your assigned task at home. The assistance of parents and the collaboration between the home and the school, which we have always emphasized in all the orientations in school, would be of the greatest importance right now. Parent-teacher cooperation would be more actual and concretized if we want to emerge in this successfully. In the following days, we will be providing you with more specific guidelines regarding this. Additionally, our revised curriculum and flexible learning options will ensure that in whatever mode of delivery, our quest and goal of developing individuals who are excellent and ready to serve others will never cease. Further, you may have seen pictures in our Facebook page about the different community services that we have conducted. The objective of the post was to inspire you so that you will also do something for others despite our situation today. There are many ways of helping others, including staying at home and praying for everyone and for the world. The situation may be different now, but we will continue to carry on our dedication to develop you, our beloved Sophians, to be individuals who do not only have big minds, who learn continuously, but big hearts who empathize with others, and big hands who extend help to every person in need. To end, in our gatherings in school, I have always reminded you to always be good. The favorite quote that I have always mentioned to you is that if you can be anything in the world, choose to be good. Be kind, my dear Sophians. And remember this, no pandemic can crush the spirit of a person with good intentions, with a desire to help others at all times. We continue to study, remain positive, hopeful, joyful, resilient, and good despite of the situation. We will overcome, and we will come out of this pandemic as better individuals in a better society. In behalf of the school administrators, faculty, and staff of our beloved school, Escuela de Sofia of Caloocan Incorporated, we assure you that now, more than ever, you can count on us to continue guiding you on your quest to become the best persons that God wants you to be. We continue to move forward as lifelong learners. We always include you and your families in our prayers. God bless EDSI Green Knights.